Hi everyone, this is Michelle from GCE Education Hub. Today we'll be going through how to expand and simplify linear equations. So let's go! Students generally have difficulty in this chapter is because they don't know the basic rule, alright, for the plus and minus sign. So before we do the expansion and simplification, we'll recap some of the rules. So the first rule is if you have a plus and a plus, it will still give you a plus. So example, if you have 7 plus 5, okay, you just add the two positive value up, you'll get 12. Alright, and then the next rule is if you have plus and a minus, it will give you a minus. Or if you get a minus and a plus, it will be a minus still. So look at the example at the bottom, if you have plus 7 plus minus 5, if you look at here, there's a plus and a minus, you can convert this to a minus. So what we will have will be 7 minus 5 equal to 2. Alright, likewise for the example at the bottom, if you have a minus and a plus, alright, you'll get a minus. So it will become minus 7 minus 2, which gives you minus 9. Alright, and then the last rule is a negative, and a negative, alright, will give you a positive. So for example, if you have 7 minus minus 5, so remember minus will give us a plus, right, which gives us 7 plus 5, which is equal to 12. Alright, so let's apply some of the rules here. How do we expand a linear equation? Alright, is that usually I will adopt what we call the rainbow method, where we expand the term one by one. So for example, we have 2 times a, okay, I will write it down immediately. Then 2 times b, which I will write it down immediately also. Alright, likewise for the next term, 3 times a and 3 times b. Okay, so next, after we expand, alright, so this step is what we call expansion. Alright, and the next step we will simplify. Alright, so for me, I will prefer if you simplify directly, so it's faster and easier. So what I'll do is I'll underline the term that I'm collecting. So what I have here is 2a plus 3a, which gives us 5a. Alright, and then 2b plus 3b, which gives us 5b. Alright, so let's look at the next example. So doing the same rainbow expansion, you have 3a minus 3b minus 2a. Alright, so the next one, be very careful, is because it's negative and a positive. So if you recall, a negative and a positive will give you a negative. So you'll get negative 2b. Alright, so next step is we're going to simplify. So 3a minus 2a will give you a. Negative 3b and negative 2b will give you negative 5b. Alright, so let's look at another example. Alright, so applying the rainbow method again. Negative 2 times negative a is negative 2a. Negative 2 times b is negative 2b. Alright, negative 3 times a will be negative 3a. Alright, and then same thing here. Okay, so if you recall, negative and a negative gives us a positive 3b. Alright, and then the last step will require us to simplify. So negative 2a and negative 3a will give you negative 5a. Alright, and negative 2b plus positive 3b will give you positive b. So the next type of question is also similar, but you will have a double bracket, meaning you can see from the expression is we have what? A round bracket here. Alright, and then a square bracket. So the trick for this kind of question is try to expand the round bracket, simplify before expanding the square bracket. Okay, so what do I mean is, alright, we will expand, alright, within the square bracket. So doing the same rule, alright, we will have 6a minus 6b plus 6a minus 2b. Alright, at this step, okay, I will not suggest you to expand because it gets very messy. So collect the like terms again. So you get 12a minus 12 minus 8b. Okay. So at this step, alright, we will do our rainbow method again. So this times this and this times this, which gives you 7a plus 24a minus 16b, and then you simplify, you get 31a minus 16b. Alright, for the last question, it's the same concept. Alright, so let's try. So expand within the square bracket first. So I have 15a minus 3b minus 4a plus b. So this is the portion where student gets confused, okay? If you're not very sure at this point, okay, what you can do is, because you can see so far all the terms before the bracket, there are a number. What happens if there's no number? You can simply just put a 1. So it's easier to expand. So for example, negative 1 times 4a, we get negative 4a. Negative 1 times negative b, we get positive b. Alright, so continue simplifying our expression. Alright, so we will get 11a minus 2b. Okay, so next, do my last bracket expansion. 14a minus 22a plus 4b. Alright, so remember negative and a negative give us a positive. Alright, and then one last step. Alright, simplify. 14a minus 22a is minus 8b. Okay, and then just plus 4b. So this is how we expand and simplify linear equation. If you find the content we are sharing useful, remember to like and subscribe. See you soon. Bye bye.